2011 Export-Import Bank Awards.
Fred, you forgot your plane.
This will just be a few moments, and then we will break for workshops. If everyone could please stay seated, the award ceremony will be brief, and then we will proceed to workshops. Thank you.
While we're setting up, though, I'm going to take a point of privilege as a member of the Board of Directors and ask you to join me in thanking our incredible host and fearless leader at Ex-Im Bank, Fred P. Hochberg. And since so many of us recognize the name Lillian Vernon, I would like to recognize Fred's incredible mother, Lillian, his sister, Lillian, as well as his brother, David. If you could give a wave, we're so pleased that you're here. And didn't your boy do good just a few minutes ago? You just heard Fred talk about the importance of these businesses, and you could hear certainly in the emotion with which he gave his remarks, the sense of pride and the sense of excitement about the companies that we do business with, and we're so pleased to be partners in that effort. And what we often talk about as we're on the road and we're promoting the National Export Initiative is we talk about success stories. And so very often, if you've been at our presentations or you've participated, you'll see slides that will feature particular businesses that really merit the kind of recognition, but also that sense of connection that other exporters may have in a market when they see how successful one of their fellow residents has done, especially working with Ex-Im. And so the individuals here who represent the companies that are being honored this afternoon are those success stories. And I hope that you noticed on your seats when you came in to be seated for lunch a biography about each of these companies. And I'm not going to read through these biographies for you. You're certainly perfectly capable of doing that. I'm going to give you just a few comments about each, and then we're going to invite them to come up to receive the award from our chairman. But you'll also notice that there are actually people behind the companies who are represented here. These are some of the individuals who worked on these transactions. And so we were pleased to acknowledge those Ex-Im workers who really are tirelessly trying to do government at the speed of business, Mr. Chairman, as you're fond of saying. And they deserve recognition, too, as it relates to these specific transactions. So our first honoree, who is the Small Business Exporter of the Year, is WallQuest. They are located in Wayne, Pennsylvania. They were founded in 1976. They are designers and manufacturers of innovative wall covering designs with production facilities in Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey. And what's really neat about this company is that their facilities use only water-based inks, and all papers are sourced from companies certified by the Forest Stewardship Council, one of the few FSC-certified manufacturers of wall coverings in the world. As a user of Ex-Im's working capital loan guarantee since 2008, with PNC Bank as the guaranteed lender, WallQuest has seen its exports soar 76%, over $17 million in 2010 alone. It has approximately 90 foreign buyers in over 50 countries, including China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Brazil, Russia, and the United Arab Emirates. Primarily due to exports, this family-owned company's workforce has grown from 80 to more than 150 people at facilities in Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey. Congratulations. Our lender of the year this year is Silicon Valley Bank, based in Santa Clara, California. Silicon Valley Bank provides commercial banking services to emerging growth and mature companies in the technology, life science, private equity, and premium wine industries. Founded in 1983 and headquartered in Santa Clara, the company serves clients around the world through 26 U.S. offices and 5 international operations. Silicon Valley Bank is a longtime active participant in the Ex-Im Bank's Working Capital Guarantee Program. In fiscal year 2010, SVB helped make Ex-Im Bank guaranteed loans to 75 small businesses, the highest among all working capital participating lenders. Silicon Valley Bank enabled its clients to generate estimated export sales of $1.4 billion to more than 30 countries and supported 6,400 existing and new U.S. jobs. Congratulations. Our broker of the year this year is Global Business Solutions, based in Seattle, Washington. Global Business Solutions specializes in risk mitigation for U.S. exporters. As one of Ex-Im Bank's key business partners, GBS has brokered a total of almost 90 Ex-Im Bank's policies, 53 in fiscal year 2010 alone. A majority of these are supporting small businesses. One example of their success was the saving of 33 jobs at one North Carolina lumber company, an industry that has been hard hit in this economy. Due to a limited time frame, an urgent request from GBS to help the company was sent to Ex-Im Bank. As a result, and again, moving at the speed of business, Ex-Im Bank gave an expedited review of the credit and approved a multi-buyer insurance policy to the company for exporting to China, keeping 33 employees on the payroll. Congratulations. Our Sub-Saharan Africa Exporter of the Year is Planson International Corporation, based in New Gloucester, Maine. Planson International is a woman-owned business, yes, is a supplier to the yes, Lillian, right? Is a supplier to the United Nations, non-government organizations, the U.S. government, international finance institution borrowers, USAID projects, and emerging market private sector clients. And I do have to say, this is one of the most intriguing transactions we've done this year. Planson used $1.5 million in revolving working capital loan guarantee from Ex-Im Bank to export computers and software to Sudan for use during the historic referendum for Southern Sudan independence. This technology was used for voter registration, demographic data analysis, vote tallying, and post-referendum policy development. In addition, Ex-Im Bank's financing helped Planson's 2010 export sales increase 20% to over $12 million, and its full-time workforce therefore doubled. And I should add, this is the first transaction that anyone can think of in Ex-Im's history that actually required a presidential waiver in order for the bank to do this. So congratulations for contributing to democracy in Southern Sudan. Our next awardee is in the Renewable Energy Exporter of the Year category. You heard a lot about this company just a few moments ago from our chairman. This is Gamesa Technology Corporation. They began manufacturing wind turbines in the United States in 2006 and has annual production capacity of more than 1,000 megawatts per year, coming from its facilities in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania and Ebensburg, Pennsylvania. The company has a total U.S. workforce of 900 employees, approximately 8 of whom work in Pennsylvania. In February 2011, Gamesa opened its Offshore Wind Technology Center in Chesapeake, Virginia, for designing its first offshore turbine here in the United States. Ex-Im Bank authorized a $159 million direct loan in 2010 to finance Gamesa's export of 51 wind turbines, represents 102 megawatts, for the Serra de Hula Wind Farm, the first utility wind project in Honduras. It is one of the largest wind power projects in Central America. Congratulations. And our final awardees who received the Deal of the Year award are a little company you may have heard of known as Ford Motor Company, located in Dearborn, Michigan. Ford is using a $250 million Ex-Im guaranteed revolving working capital line of credit to finance approximately $3 billion in export sales of over 200,000 vehicles to buyers in Canada and Mexico. This transaction will enable Ford and hundreds of its small business suppliers to support thousands of high-paying American jobs and maintain competitiveness in global markets. More than 650 companies in 41 states produce parts and components for the vehicles being exported. These exports represent approximately 15% of Ford's production, and the vehicles will be manufactured in plants located in Chicago, Illinois, Dearborn and Wayne, Michigan, Kansas City, Missouri, Louisville, Kentucky, and Avon Lake, Ohio. Ford had not previously financed its short-term exports from the U.S. to Canada and Mexico. By utilizing these vehicles as collateral, Ford is making strategic use of Ex-Im's formula-based working capital line of credit. As a result, it is increasing its foreign sales and supporting high-quality American jobs. Congratulations, Ford. that concludes our award ceremony for small businesses this year. We invite you to take a very short break and then do join us for these incredible panels. I know we've all been energized by the speakers that we've heard from already today, and I guarantee you the afternoon promises to be equally as exciting and satisfying. Thank you so much.
Beautiful job.
Oh, where's Charles? Because we did want to include, should I call? Oh, good, the husband is back. Where's the purse? Where's the purse, Alan?
Right there.
Okay.
Can't do two things at once.